racing. It's in our blood. From the no limits of Texas to the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
From the drop of the green flag. To green flag pit stops. It's in their DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits.
All right, a bit of a late start here tonight, but I am live nonetheless. WFO Twisted Tuesday Arca Series getting ready to go live here at Talladega. Burt Wilson with a 53.86 starting on the pole tonight. And here we are watching the pace car pull off, getting ready to go green. Vern Bradley starting on the outside. John T. Wembush, Tommy Haynes, Joe Turkle, Michael McCauley, Dylan Bryant, Cody McFadden, Joshua McKinney, and Jeff T. Martin, your top 10. Here we go, 23 cars getting ready to go green. Green flag is out, and there it is, 70 car with Wimbish on the inside, lagging back a little bit on the outside. Vern Bradley getting a good jump here. They're already jumping to the outside. I think Vern Bradley might be able to clear the 70 here. Going into one. What's up, DMS? We're green here at Talladega tonight. Flag to flag coverage on WFO Racing Network. And already up to the front, Burt Wilson holding it there on the inside. A lot of passing back and forth on this very first lap. Who's going to lead it around? You can get a run on the outside if you have a good pusher. 56 car looks like he's going to be a good guy. But there at the line, it's going to be Burt Wilson leading lap 1. This field's pretty deep. 23 cars. Hal Amy back there in 22nd position. I think he's just biding his time. Cody Williams somewhere here in the mix. Some of these guys just sitting back, letting see what the pack's going to do. But Burt Wilson leading this thing, and this Arca car, it can get squirrely. It can get crazy really quick. On the outside this time, I think Vern Bradley's going to lead this time by. John T. Wimbish doing a great job pushing on that outside line. A lot of shuffling going on here on the outside. They're trying to get it going. You can see that 17 car. He's trying to stick behind, but this is the view he has. That's all he can see right now. Lots of spoiler on the back of that car. Makes it really tough to see what's happening in front of you. There's Michael McCauley running in about the 6-7 spot here. Right on board with him for a moment. 114 finally dropped down to the bottom. You will see these guys side by side, lap after lap. Lap 4 out of 80 now. Burt Wilson led the majority of the start. Vern Bradley traded with him. John Wimb is trying to take away that lead. He's got Tommy Haynes behind him pushing away. So DMS, I'd like to thank you personally on behalf of WFO. I think we both know what what I'm talking about. So we very much appreciate it. This space for rent is no longer for rent on the Wednesday night. Let me know what I need to put up on the broadcast and I'll make sure it happens. So here we are. 114, Vern Bradley leading this thing. He's got a great pusher here starting on the pole with that 70 machine. Through the field, this is a rough estimate. It's Vern Bradley, John T. Wimbush. What's up, Denise? No, you did not. You did not screw me up, DMS. What's up, Nation? You did not screw me up at all. I heard you were interested in helping out the WFO League, so I was just personally thanking you. We appreciate it. Absolutely nothing screwed up right now. It's a great day, great Tuesday for the Twisted Tuesday Arca series. Daniel, good to see you in here. We're going back and forth. Vern Bradley leading this thing. I was going to take us through the field. John T. Wimbush, Burt Wilson, Joe Turkle. You got Tommy Haynes, Dylan Bryant, Michael McCauley. This top 10 really hasn't changed much. Larry Dickerson's sneaking up in the top 10. Let's ride on board with him for a minute. Jeff Martin there on the outside. So there's the perspective for you guys. This is what we're dealing with when we drive these simulating cars. Minus the portion of dying, it is a very stressful situation. You want to perform well. You want to be up front. But you can't go anywhere. If you ride on board right now with Larry Dickerson running in the 10th position, 9th spot roughly, there is literally nowhere for this car to go. He can't go to his outside. He's got cars behind him, so he can't let off to make a move. You're just riding in line. And that's all you can do. You want to start putting on a move, you find that hole right there. Larry Dickerson could go to the outside. He could go up there to the outside line. But then he's just stuck behind the 14 car. So you got to play in your moves. It's a chess match from lap 1 at 194 miles per hour. Someone has figured out the chess match so far. Vern Bradley took the lead on lap 6 and hasn't looked back since. Lap 5, actually. He's got Wimbush on the outside trying to take it away, and he's got a good pusher, the 17, doing a hell of a job. That time by, it was Vern Bradley, and they ran clean for 10 laps, 10 out of 80. A lot of racing left to go, and you can see some of these guys still sandbagging just a little bit. You got all the HJRM cars running in tandem right now. There's Dylan Blankenship just sitting back in the back. Nice throwback paint scheme. I'm kind of biased. I do like the 5 car. I like that a lot. I also like that 99 paint scheme in front of him. I'm biased to the early 2000s and late 90s NASCAR. I always felt like those paint schemes were the best. A lot of shuffling going on up here. We got the Rice Krispies car. Let's go up here. I believe that's the 02. No, 54 car, actually. Adam Tips. Rice Krispies machine. He's all the way 3 wide out here on the outside. He's got the Fruity Pebbles behind him. They're going to try for some 3 wide here. 14 car. Jeff Martin, he peeked up there to the outside. Thought he was going to go with the 03, but the 03 is going to be left out to dry. Dylan Bryant going to lose a few spots. Looked like he wanted to go up there and lead the thing. No one's going to go with him. So it's a long, windy road back to the back here. He's going to fall in line behind the 02 if he can. But quick to move up on that outside. Wesley Whitfield moved up and closed the door, so Dylan Bryant going to lose even more spots. Impressive to see 23 cars go around this track, 22 cars, 13 laps in. This Arca car is a handful. And I tell you what's more impressive is Dylan Bryant has not gotten past. He's worked his way all the way back up. He said, I'm going to the front. Now the 14 goes with him. They're seeing that speed, and they're going to try some 3 wide now. 3 wide from about 3rd place back. You got Tommy Haynes, Dylan Bryant, Joe Turkel on the inside. Vern Bradley, your leader. Outside line trying to come up there. How long can they run 3 wide, though? This takes a lot of focus. Let's ride on board with Jeff Martin. He's pushing that 03 at Dylan Bryant. They're getting an edge here. It's 3 wide for the lead now. Vern Bradley, John Wimbish, Dylan Bryant fighting for the top spot. Great pushers behind him. Burt Wilson. Oh, we got a blinker here. We got a car blinking out for just a second there. Wimbish disappeared. That's going to unsettle the outside, that middle lane. And the 14 is going to get back to it. 14 car looks like he might have an edge here. 03. Dylan Bryant out there by himself. Now he finds himself in the lead. Hell of a move. Now Vern Bradley up to the middle line. Look at the shuffling going on through this field. A lot of these guys have sandbagged back a little bit. You can see that gap to that second tandem. Starts with about the 18 car. Got a car up into the wall there. Look like the Rice Krispies car, maybe. Or back up here to the front. Wesley Whitfield on the outside, pushing the 0-2. Matt Egan trying to get a run going. See if he can get up here and lead this thing. Look at the handful that Matt Egan has. He's got one guy pushing him. He's got two cars to his inside. But he is backing up a little bit. 77 car. Garrett Helmlinger also rocking the Fruity Pebbles. Left out to dry now is the 77 car. Larry Dickerson back down to the bottom of the track. It's hard to keep up with what's going on here at this lead spot. Vern Bradley's middle line starting to fall apart a little bit. 14 car left out to dry now. Jeff Martin's going to fall back into the middle. Couple of these cars blinking in and out every now and then. A lot of different lines being ran right now, and you can tell this back tandem. Let's ride on board with Richard Holland. They're just trying to maintain that draft and not lose this front pack. Lap 20 out of 80, and we went green this whole time. Can you believe it, chat? The 3 wide racing that we've seen, and these guys have stayed green this whole time. I think the last thing you want behind you is Fruity Pebbles. We got a car taking out the cone down there on pit road. '07 of Wesley Whitfield. A lot of cars coming down pit road right now. Oh no, Wesley Whitfield hit the pit wall. '09 on pit road as well. Look to see a lot of these guys coming down on the second round. Second round of pit stops. 03 of Whitfield, or Dylan Bryant. Locking it up there. But it's still clean and green. Another big tandem of cars coming on pit road. Hal Amy's in there. Richard Holland. Cody Williams in his stall. Vern Bradley going to be coming off pit road here. Burt Wilson. These cars still out on the track. Garrett Helmlinger going to lead coming around this time. Here they come down the pit road. Lap 22. Cycling green flag pit stops here at Talladega. Very unusual that we don't see a caution by this point. There's Dylan Blankenship hitting his stall. Backed up a little bit. Might have lost a little time. 77 down and away. But after it all cycles out here, let's see what we got. Is the 31 of Richard Holland going to be your new leader after it all cycles through? Or did the 114 lose a little bit of ground? I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. He's got some cars in front of him here. So this time around, as it cycles through, with the 31 in 11th position, Garrett Helmlinger still your leader. They did just a little bit better job on and off at pit road, but Garrett Helmlinger not going to get it this time around. Trying to find the proper car here. '96 car, Joshua McKinney, your leader. We're clean and green, DMS. Clean and green all the way. Lap 25 out of 80, and we haven't seen a single caution. These guys running 3 wide up at the front. Joshua McKinney getting some laps led. That second tandem catching back up to the leaders. That's Richard Holland being pushed by Hal Amy there. Riding on board with Hal Amy right now. Well, he pushed him up there. Now he's just got to maintain that. These guys probably waiting on green flag pit stops one more time before they go pushing too hard. Taking the laps away very quickly. We're only 27 minutes into this race, and these guys are coming up on halfway. 26 out of 80. Another 14 laps, and they're there. '99 car able to swipe away the lead here. Dustin Germain. taking away the lead. Led some laps there last week at the Roval. Was looking really fast. Well, this pack is bunched back up through the field. Dustin Drummond, Joshua McKinney, Cody McFadden, Larry Dickerson, Adam Tips, Joe Turkle, Garrett Helmlinger, Brian Beach, Dylan Bryant, and Dylan Blankenship. And your top 10. Brian Beach fighting up there on the outside. Three wide now. For the lead. McFadden in the middle. 54 Tips on the outside. He's got the 77 pushing. They thought better of it for now. We got two Kyle Busch cars. Look like they're going to push now. Dylan Blankenship on the back of Brian Beach. Lap 30 coming up. Cody McFadden leading a lot of laps here. No one's contested him yet. Outside line trying to get sorted. But there it is, Dylan Bryant on the outside again. And remember last time he was able to sneak up there and get the lead running by himself. Let's see if he drops down here. He's still peaking. He wants that outside line. Sitting here with the birthday angel. Watching her fishies. Well, happy birthday. Shout out, Denise. Happy birthday to Angel, I believe is her name. Did she get fish for her birthday? We got a lot going up here on the front or the back straightaway up front. Dylan Bryant trying to find somebody to partner up with. Thought he had a partner there for a second. McFadden gonna drop back down. That's a close call. That door is just opened up. What's going on, Diana? Oh, there's the wreck. It took a long time, 32 laps, but we got a lot of cars wrecking.
Throughout the course of that last run, did you see any rubber laying down at all?
Minimal damage to a lot of these cars, but we're going to go back and take a look at that. We had a lot of contact. Let's go back and take a look. I believe it's going to start with the 5 car of Blankenship where the contact was. They were 4 wide coming off of 2. There's the contact between McFadden and the 5 of Blankenship. And that's what'll do it right there. 70 car, Burt Wilson. Let's ride on board with him. Just nowhere to go there. Rewind it one more time. Go back to the TV view. Let's see if any of these guys on further back got a piece of this. This is why these 3 cars back here are running so far back. Giving themselves a little leeway to let those accidents happen. Caution number 1 on lap 33 out of 80. Joshua McKinney going to lead him down pit road here. Go back and look at that previous accident one more time. Let's go on board with the 14 car. Jeff Martin sneaking through there. Wow. One more time, we're going to go 14 car TV camera. Able to sneak through there. Look at them all parting the seas. You're lucky to be alive, Jeff. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to hit the hiatus button. We're going to take a quick commercial break. This is WFO Twisted Tuesday Arca Series presented by Checker One Manufacturing. Caution number 1 at lap 34. We'll be back right after this. Brisket, not meth. Oh, God. I got your back, man. I got your back. Just kidding. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Thank you.
Clear.
They'll never make
Car
it.
outside. Clear outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
We got Jeff Martin up here in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
What's up, Coop?
Hey, dude, you're lucky to be alive after that one.
I saw it. I was like, brake, gas, turn, brake, gas.
I'll tell you what, man, you're up there in the right spot now. What are you going to do with it?
Well, I'm going to hold it on the bottom, but you know the damn outside line's got They got, I think the outside line's got an advantage though, because after about 5, 6 laps, they line up and they can get you and dip down to the front. So we'll just have to play with it and see what happens. It's only my second race back in 4 months. I had to take a damn break.
Fair enough, man. Well, good luck out there and keep it up there. Keep it shiny side up.
Appreciate it, Coop.
Jeff Martin going to lead him off here. Getting ready to go Green Nation 01 up here in the booth with me. What's up, my guy?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, just getting ready to go green. Hey, that mic sounds good. That mic sounds real good.
You can blame Cody Williams for that.
That sounds real good. All right, Nation, we're going to lead them off here. I'm going to go live on Discord. Are you live in the... You watching this on iRacing, or do you need me to put it up in Discord?
No, I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
You want
Well,
to
there's
stick it
this-
on Discord? I'll go ahead.
Yeah, let's stick it up on Discord just so you can see everything. It's going to be a little less delay for you. Less frames, but less delay. Jeff Martin on the inside. He's got the 96 of Joshua McKinney on the outside, and green flag is out. Here they go. Green for the second time here tonight. Twisted Tuesday Arca Series, and Jeff Martin leading them off into one. Tell you what,
Yeah, I
Burt
got
Wilson, that pole sitter there, he's trying to get back to the lead. He's going to give a little shove down the backstretch to the 96 car. McKinney voice there on the side of that machine. And there he goes diving to the bottom now. That's going to open the door up for the 70 car. 02 behind him, Matt Egan pushing. Jeff Martin was talking about that outside line having an advantage. You just saw it firsthand. This time by, it looks like Burt Wilson's going to get cleared just barely. Drop down in front. Oh, boy, a little contact there. But he was clear. And now Burt Wilson back to the lead. A lot of cars shuffling around. Cody McFadden going to drop down to the apron. Let these guys go by. He saw that wiggle by the 96 and the 70 car. He doesn't want any part of it. This front tandem is actually pulling away from the rest of the pack. These guys are pushing hard.
That's what she said.
Oh, push harder. That's what she said. Joshua McKinney to the outside. Looks like he's going to lead this lap. Matt Egan pushing hard. That time around, 96 to the lead. We got contact. Larry Dickerson got into the side of somebody there for a second. But it settled out. We're still green. Lap 38 out of 80. Coming up on halfway, Nation. I'm impressed with how good these guys have ran this race.
This is Talladega. Nobody has contact.
Lots of contact here. We've seen a lot of cars on the backstretch spinning out. Now they had some little touchy by Larry Dickerson. Gonna file a restraining order. Burt Wilson back to the lead. 14 car trying to get it back. He let him off here at the start. And we're 3 wide for the lead now. Nobody wants to go with that 14 car. It looks like the 07 dropped down for a second there. Whitfield. They're still 3 wide here. What's it going to be here? Denise, DMS, what do you guys think?
I don't see
gonna
how
see-
this could end badly.
Oh, I think we're going to see caution number 2. They keep this up. Whitfield on his toes here. Didn't run into the back of the 14. Now he's pushing him back up to the front. He's got a good cushion. Into the middle. 14 car looks like he's going to pull ahead of Burt Wilson. You got to credit the guy pushing you.
Yeah, they only say that in prison.
Got a few cars blinking. The 0-2. Matt Egan just blinked out for a second there. Oh, we got contact again. 77 car is around. Through the grass for the 77. 3-car Hal Amy also through the grass.
And there goes the Fruity Pebble.
These 2 red cars are going to have to get tandem back up if we're going to catch back up to this field. Looks like maybe the 03 car, Dylan Bryant, also down on the apron. Nope. It is a blue car. It's Brian Beach.
EMS, that was not called for.
Now this pack is really split up. Still have about 8-9 cars here at the lead pack, though. Jeff Martin trying to fight on the outside. Looks like he's going to edge out Burt Wilson for this lap lead. 07 glued to that back bumper.
I don't even know why I hang around for this abuse.
You don't know why you hang around for what?
This abuse.
This abuse?
Yeah, because DMS is just, it's constant.
Oh, yeah.
See, you gotta keep up. You gotta watch the chat. Come on now.
Hey,
Hang with
I'm
me,
watching
dude.
the action out here on the track. It's hard to look away. Lap 39. They're coming up on 40. Halfway point. This time by Jeff Martin's going to lead the lap. 38 to go. I don't know, Nation. I can read chat. I can look at the race, but I can't do both. I really can't.
It's because you're a slacker.
3 wide for the lead. We got a guy out there on the outside all by his lonesome. That's the 96 car, Joshua McKinney. He was leading some laps earlier in this race. We've got a tandem of cars that are way far back, though. It's being led by the 12 right now, Cody Williams. He's got Cody McFadden, Tommy Haynes. Looks like the 81. Michael McCauley in that mix. They're trying to draft their way back up here to this lead group of cars after that little spin by the 77. And Garrett Helmlinger 22 seconds back. Tell you, man, they're losing a lot of ground. I know that you want to wide open and run it as long as you can, but there's a caution that's going to bail them out. We lost a lot of cars in this front tandem, so I'm going to assume it happened here, Nation. All right, let's keep an eye on Joe Turkle going into turn 3. Might have got a little bit of help on the outside line. 114 of Vern Bradley involved in it. 69, Larry Dickerson. Let's go back one more time. Vern Bradley thought he was clear. Those guys came right up to the outside groove, broke that right front.
Yeah, he's clearly not clear.
Trent Ripley also involved. Oh, man, he just barely cleared that. Let's go one more time. Let's go on board with the 09. Tell you what, that guy's going to be checking his pants. So caution number 2 with 36 laps to go. These guys have done pretty well here for Talladega, as many cars as we have out here on the track.
How many laps to go?
36 laps, and we're going to take the green with about 34 to go.
God damn it.
Second tandem of cars getting late to pit road, but we're going to get grouped back up pretty well. That's going to bail out some of these guys that got involved in that caution, well, that wreck that didn't bring out a caution. As everybody's finding their pit stall. '70 car Burt Wilson looking solid here tonight. Like to see Burt get up there and get a win tonight. I'd love it. So that's my vote for driver of the day, '70 car. But if you guys would like to vote for driver of the day, go ahead and post it up in chat. Hashtag the number and the driver name. And Nation's going to keep track of all that, right?
That would be a negative.
He's got a new microphone, but he doesn't have a pen and paper. So someone
don't
else is
have a
going to have
new
to keep
brain.
track of that. A new brain?
No, I don't have a new brain.
Yeah, I don't think you can really just go to the store and buy one of those.
I tried and it didn't work.
Well, you went to Walmart, buddy.
No, I went to the dollar store and yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. A
I
discount
thought
brain.
it did, but it didn't.
Discount brain.
Yeah, that's why I wanted a like a blue light special brain.
Yeah, Great Value's not been known for brains, but
You're too fucking young to know what a blue light special is.
the fuck I am. Kmart was alive when I was like 13.
Okay, maybe you are.
Tell you what a blue light special is. It's a fucking scam. That's what it is. He didn't
Always
save,
wanted to roll one of those things around my house and say, all right, if you want your socks, bing, 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 here you go. Here they are, under the blue light.
You didn't save $2. You spent $35.
Save $2.
Bill Spencer in the chat. See, I read chat. It's on caution. We're doubling up now, though. 14 car going to lead him off again. We just had him up here in the booth prior to that first caution, and I don't know how he got through it, Nation. I don't know how he got through it.
Mama realized that I.
She heard you. Oh, I'm going to get another beer on that one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, Mo. As well.
All right, getting ready to go green. And there's not many laps left. We're past the halfway point. It's going to be about 33, 34 to go when they cross the line. He says you both shop for brains at the dollar store.
That fucking line is way too far away.
That line is very far away. And that restart line, I tell you, it's tricky. This is a very tricky place to go green, but they did a pretty decent job last time. You don't want to jump out too far ahead. If you're Jeff Martin, there's no reason to take the green before the flag drops, you know? This restart zone coming up. Just wait for it. It's right on board back. You can see this red line on the outside. And as soon as he passes it, green flag is out.
She gone.
I'll have two for you, Diana. I'll be double fisting. Here we go. Jeff Martin, Matt Egan on the inside, Burt Wilson on the second line, but it looks like Vern Bradley going to try to fight back up there to the front.
Be right back.
Alrighty. 99 car pushing Vern Bradley up to the front. Richard Holland now, he's up there. No more sandbagging. He's ready to go. Look at the push by the 31, getting that 70 car up to speed. Now 70 is going to drop down to the inside. 70 car all by his lonesome. '14 wants to lead back. Brian Beach down to the bottom of the track for a brief second there. 114 still fighting on the outside. He's right there. He's just so close to taking that lead away. That higher line, it seems like the middle is working better. If you're running the way outside, the only guy I've seen make that work is Dylan Bryant tonight. Richard Holland going to lead just short. He is going to lead that time by, but he's just short of clearing. Dylan Blankenship pushing that 5 car. That's how it should be. The 5 car pushing the 31. Headed down into turn 3. It's 3 wide. It has been for a while. Richard Holland with no teammates up here. 2 teammates back there, the 12 and the 3. You can kind of see them in the frame there for just a second. There's Hal Amy. Cody Williams. These are some of the cars that have already been involved in accidents, and they're just backing it up a little bit. Now we got a car dropping to the inside, 99. That was the car that was pushing Vern Bradley just a moment ago. He's going to drop down to the bottom. Well, DMS, they settled down. They went back to 2 wide. Vern Bradley had to settle in on the inside line. And now jumping up to the outside, 14 car. Going to lead this time by. Now we're looking at 3 wide again. Just for a brief second, I thought we were going to go there. But Jeff Martin got back to the lead, dropped down to the inside. And now it's Richard Holland fighting on the outside. He's got the 5 car pushing him again. Going into 3, they're neck and neck. Jeff Martin, Richard Holland, Burt Wilson, Dylan Blankenship. Who's it going to be across the line? That outside is working well. That time through, definitely the 14 car. That track is big enough for 4 wide. It's just a matter of if you can hold it. Can you hold it together? You can run down the back straightaway 4 wide. It's that corner coming up that you got to worry about. The main issue is that these cars get a lot of turbulence riding behind each other. If you want to ride on board with Matt Egan right now and see what it feels like. Watch that 70 car, Burt Wilson, in front of him. There's a lot of turbulence. 27 laps to go. That time by Richard Holland going to lead it. And you can see it in the pack, these guys shuffling around. It's really hard to hold your line. And when you go 3 wide, it's hard enough because they're going to try it right here. 77 car, Garrett Helmlinger. Looks like he's got a 96 car behind him. You just got to predict what's going to happen in front of you. Looks like how Amy and Cody Williams are starting to push up there to the pack with 26 to go. On the outside line. Outside has lost a little bit of steam here. And that 5 car is probably getting hot. Dylan Blankenship might not have the push he had there a moment ago. Let's see what he can do on the backstretch. Burt Wilson making a move now. Just going to edge him out here. I think the 70 of Burt Wilson's going to lead this time by. I think if I'm the 70 car, I'm going to stick to that outside line. They've been going back and forth. 24 laps to go. I take my chances here. That third lane is trying to develop. Got a car up in the outside wall. This time around, it was really close, but I think Jeff Martin edged him out. Not by much, a few hundredths of a second. I would stick right there. 99 car peeking to the outside. There's Hal Amy in the middle line. Finds himself up in the mix. He's going to get up there to his teammate, Richard Holland. But still your leader right now. Without that tandem working yet. Let's see it this time by. Burt Wilson going to edge it out. 0.3 of a second. we take the line here. At 21 laps to go. I think we crank it up for a few laps. What do you guys think? Oh, we got a wreck.
Tell us what you got when you get a chance.
Caution is out. 21 laps to go. Look like the 31 and the 3 car trying to clear that inside line. 3 car wasn't quite there. Let's go back and take a look at what happened. Three car trying to drop down. He followed right down with the 31. See if we can get a better angle of that. Just wasn't quite clear. We're going to see it one more time in slow motion. I'm going to go down. Let's go right here with the, let's go with the gearbox. That'll show you as close as we can get, I think. Just not quite clear. Went across the nose of the 70 car. And there it is. Caution number 3 for the night. But I'll tell you what, 3 car does have a fast repair, so he's going to get 4 tires and come back out here. If you thought we were done wrecking, 19 laps to go, think again. All right, Joshua McKinney, words are hard right now, is going to lead him off. Got the 14 to the outside of Jeff Martin. Matt Egan going to start in the 3rd spot, I believe. Richard Holland up to 4th. Holland had some help, but 3 car with that fast repair, he's going to have his work cut out for him to get back up there. EOL on the 3 car. Going to drop him back. A lot of laps left to be raced, though. Don't count that 3 car out of it. But he did burn that fast repair, so he's going to be a little more cautious. '99 car, Dustin German, coming back out on the track. 1 car out of the race. It's the 54 car Adam Tips. bit of right side damage for that 96 machine. Don't know if that's going to change the aero on that car or not. We get doubled up here. All right, we're set to go green. Joshua McKinney, your leader. I think we're about to see some more action. Who's going to get through it? Again, reminder before we go green, vote for that driver of the day. Cast those votes right now. And if you like what you see on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like and follow button. Hit the subscribe so you can never miss a race. The WFO will be live again tomorrow night. Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. Pace cars pulling off. Checker 1 Manufacturing Arca Series about to go green for the 4th time tonight. Joshua McKinney going to lead them off into turn 1.
Green.
Green flag is out, and here they go again. Three wide for the lead into turn 1. Here they go. Bradley, Richard Holland on the outside. Joshua McKinney. Matt Egan on the bottom. 81 car thought he had an opening there. He thought better of it, though. He's stuck on the outside now. Alamy working his way up through the field quickly. Richard Holland able to clear the 96, drop down in front of him. Now the 114 going to try to get some steam built up. "15 laps to go. Richard Holland, your leader that time by. Joshua McKinney pushing him. Vern Bradley on the middle groove. Oh, we got to turn. We got to turn. A lot of cars getting wrecked here.
Caution.
Big wreck on the backstretch. Let's go back and see what happened. Rewind that a little bit. Looked like Matt Egan might have got some help. He got into the back of the 96. It dropped him down to the apron. Three-car Hal Amy made it through it. One of the cars I was worried about burned his fast repair. Back it up a little bit more. Let's ride with Tommy Haynes here. You can see Matt Egan bobble there, 77 to Helmlinger. 5-car got a little damage there. Get back even further. Right on board with the 12-car. Organized chaos is what we're going to call that. Let's pull someone up here in the booth with us real quick. Al Amy, it's Brad Cooper up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
How you doing, Coop?
Oh, we're doing, hey, you got one fast repair burned here and you're sitting 13 laps to go. You got a partner up there at the front. What's your game plan?
We're going to run her. She's either going to be going to the front or we're smoking and broken.
Smoking and broken. I hope it's not that, man. Keep it shiny side up. We watched you run up there to the front, and it just looked like you weren't quite clear on the 70 of Burt Wilson. And let's see it again this time. Take it to the inside and drive her home, buddy.
Yeah, I'd like to wish my granddaughter a happy 7th birthday too, Coop. Today's her
10-4.
birthday.
Is that Angel?
Yep.
She got some fishies for her birthday?
Yep.
There you go. Well, I appreciate that. Shout out to Angel. Happy birthday from Hal Amy. We'll see you on the other side, buddy.
All right,
Good luck.
thanks, Coop.
There's Hal Amy. Currently running in the 5th position. Adriana. Good to see you in the chat. Getting ready to go green here. We're going to double up. Let's pull one more up here before we go green. Vern Bradley, it's Bradley Cooper up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I do got a copy.
All right, we've seen a lot of shuffling and cautions breed cautions. You know how that goes, but that outside line seems like that's the place you want to be here.
I've been making it work the whole race. I tried it early in the race to get used to it, Coop, and it worked out for me then, so I'm probably going to run that route for the rest of the laps here and see where we end up. We don't have any fast repairs left, and we got a little damage on the car, so we're going to go for it.
Well, good luck, man. It's got that flame job on the front of it. You got the 96 who also has a little bit of damage, but I think you guys can get a little momentum here on this restart. Hang it out there to dry.
Yeah, a couple busted up cars might make a difference. We'll see.
Well, good luck doubling up.
Thank you.
I think it's the paint that's going to help you.
The paint?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Where are we at, Nation?
Not down on
You
your channel
are
yet. I'm working on
second.
Oh,
it. I'm working on T&J, right?
yeah.
All right, 10-4. I got you. Nation, you came back, man. You came back. Where you been?
I had to go out and smoke.
That's a long cigarette. You smoking 100s? Goddamn.
No.
Thing's longer than a 747, buddy.
She said.
It was wrapped up tight.
He also said that.
Well, double wrapping it. Vern Bradley on the outside. Richard Holland on the inside. What do you think's going to happen here, Nation? Have we seen the end of these cautions?
Oh no, this is gonna be a shit show.
Well, let's find out. 13 to go. We're going to take the line at 12. There's Hal Amy on the inside. Fifth spot. 99 on the outside. Through the field, Richard Holland, Vern Bradley, Jeff Martin, Joshua McKinney, Hal Amy, Dustin German, Cody McFadden, Cody Williams, Dylan Bryant, and Larry Dickerson, your top 10. Matt Egan had to burn that fast repair. He's back there in the 11th spot. Let's see what can happen here. Pace car's pulling off. Set to go green for the 5th time tonight.
Again.
Yet again. It's pretty good for Talladega. Green flag is out, and there they go. And we've got a caution already.
And then fuck.
That spun out. Really?
Looked like somebody might have missed the shift there. It's going to involve the 69, the 81, the 96. They're counting them down a little bit more at a time. Let's go back and watch that, Nation. What happened?
Let's do it.
What the actual fuck just happened?
What the actual fuck?
Somebody missed a shift. Somebody missed a shift.
Or somebody couldn't fucking drive.
I think somebody missed a shift here.
Were you looking at the 99 then?
Yeah, the 99 got into the back of the 96. Let's go back one more time.
The one in front didn't. He missed a shift.
You think so?
I don't know yet.
Well, let's go back one more time on top of that.
Fuck it. We got nothing better to do because it takes forever to lap this shit.
And I think that was just a hesitation. The outside. The outside. Look at that. I don't think you can blame that on anybody.
Looks like he got spun.
He got spun, but I don't know. Rewind it back one more time. Let's see what happened on board with the 114. He's ready. He's in the right gear. Oh, you hear that rev, though? I don't know.
Oh, I can't hear.
There was a rev there just at the start. I don't know what happened. Either way, it's just accordion the field. Whatever happened there on the outside line, 96 cars in between it. 99 gets into the back of him, and that spins him. That puts everyone behind him in the spin cycle.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Pacing around this motherfucker takes forever.
I know, and that's why we're going to pull up the 31 of Richard Holland right now. We're going to talk to him for a minute. 31 Richard Holland, you got a copy?
I got you, Coop.
Hey, what's
So
up
we've,
there, you fucking cowcock?
So we've had cautions breeding cautions here for the last majority of the race, and it was pretty clean and green for the first 30s. What's your game plan here? You got Hal Amy back there running about the fourth spot. You gonna have a partner?
Well, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens here. I kind of felt bad with Jeff on the second to last restart there. I thought I pushed him to the lead, and I thought he was clear on the bottom. He started to go down. I had a run on him. I thought he was going down, so I went to the outside, and evidently he didn't. So we freight trained him, left him hanging there. I felt bad because we had talked about working together before the race if it come down to it. So I think he thinks I left him out there on purpose, but I didn't. But I don't know. We'll have to see here. We're going to have Vern behind us. Hopefully he'll push us, try to get a good restart here. And I don't know what we're going to have, 8 to go, something like that. We'll have to see what happens. We'll see how it plays out. These things get crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be about 8 to go, but I tell you what, man, there's a lot of cars out here that have been watching this front pack run. Any given point, you can have a partner.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, you never know. You just got to see what happens and see who you work well with and who's willing to go with you, who isn't, you know. Everybody wants to win, so, you know, like I say, we'll see how it plays out here. Hopefully we're in a good position. I almost wish that we were like second here or maybe even fourth, but we'll see how it plays out.
10-4, man. Good luck.
You know, Richard, that whole cowcock thing, I just came up with that on the fly.
Yeah, you were thinking about that all fucking day.
Yeah, I kind of was.
Well,
Good luck,
yourself.
buddy.
Fuck yourself.
Good luck,
Damn,
man.
love you too, man.
I love you, Nation. Thank you, guys.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, so getting ready, doubled up. Cowcock, really? That's what you came up with on the fly?
Yeah, I did come up with that on the fly, but I was kind of thinking of it all because I call him names every morning on Facebook.
So you were like premeditating, what can I call him that he's never heard before?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I do.
I got you. Well, Richard Holland has never heard that before. I don't think he's ever finished one of these restrictor plate races in the lead either.
I don't know.
Well, yours truly made sure that didn't happen, and I pushed Cody to the win the last time we were at Talladega. So yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Richard win one of these.
We go. How many? 8 left, or when they go green?
Yep, 8 left. Let's see what happens.
Son
Hey,
of a bitch.
you're sitting here the same way I'm sitting here. I'm down for the ride. Hal Amy on the outside. You got Richard Holland, Jeff Martin, Vern Bradley, Hal Amy, and all these guys are willing to work together. Cody McFadden, Dylan Bryant, Cody Williams sneaking up there in 7th spot. He's creeping up. Matt Egan, Garrett Helmlinger. Garrett Helmlinger really good at these restrictor plate tracks, and Burt Wilson, who started on the pole, looking to try to get back up front. Pace car pulling off. Lights are out.
All bets are off.
Yeah, you think you know somebody. Race at Talladega with them.
Exactly.
And there's the green flag in the air.
Ready, green, 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 green.
No accordion this time.
Lee.
We did have a little bobble there about mid-pack. That moved the 96 up to the outside. And they're 3 wide at about 10th spot. 8 laps to go. Is the 96 going to be able to hold it out there on his own? 03, Dylan Bryant going to the outside with him. You can sense it. This pack's getting antsy. Running out of time.
That's the one I'm picking right there.
Picking that 3 car?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, he's got the 14 in front of him. He's got to get a good push. Matt Egan getting up to the bumper, 14. 114, and Vern Bradley going to the outside. Now they're 2, 3 deep, all the way back to 5th position. Hal Amy trying to find a hole.
There's so many jokes right there.
He's trying to find a spot, but he's losing a little bit of ground. You got the 31 of Richard Holland just edging it out. Burt Wilson on the outside, the pole sitter, trying to work his way up through the field. With 7 laps to go. It's anybody's race if they can stay green. Dylan Bryant on that outside. He's been making it work on the way high line. Hanging it up there. And we got a turn. 96 car hard to the outside wall. We're going to stay green, though.
Yeah, he's off the track.
We're staying green. Almost 4 wide there for a second. Yeah, we are 4 wide. 81 car. They're still 4 wide.
Those reasons.
Someone asked earlier in the chat if this track was wide enough to do that. There's the proof right there.
No, it is, but it's not advisable.
Dylan Bryant dropping down to the bottom now. Hal Amy in the middle. 14 car. Justin Martin going to give a little push to the 114. Dylan Bryant dropped down to the bottom, but I think the 114 is going to edge it off here. It's right on board with Hal Amy for a moment. Now he's going to the outside. Risky business up on that outside line. He's going to have some help here in just a moment. '99 car getting glued to the bumper. Vern Bradley, Dylan Bryant, Hal Amy fighting for that lead. Hal Amy taking the lead. He's really close. He's going to force him down. He's going to get touched. 4 wide coming off of 2. There's the wreck right there.
There it is. Every fucking time.
I tell you, man, it gets so tight coming out of those corners, and you're looking in your mirror, who's behind you, who's in front of you, what's going on beside you. There's a lot of information you got to process really quickly. Let's go back and take a look. They were 4 wide coming out of 2. I thought it was going to happen going into 1.
It was just a bad idea.
Right there, you can see Hal is getting a push by the 99. He comes down. He almost doors the 114 of Vern Bradley. And then it just, he loses that momentum. The 14 car really...
somebody came up and just knocked him the fuck out.
No, at 31 got turned by the 14 that had really nowhere to go. Let's ride on board with the 14 car.
God damn it.
Here's the outside line. So you can watch the slow motion here. The 14 car, he is pinched tight. It is very tight coming off of 2. He barely touches Hal. That gets the car unsettled. Another flick there just touches the 3 car, and that sends him down into the 31. And then it's a domino effect from there. So here we go, green, white, checkered. $114 of Vern Bradley is going to be your leader for this last green, white, checkered. Denise, that was me, Cooper. Oh, you were talking about going 4 wide. Yeah, I remember that. Checkers or wreckers? It's going to be smoking and broken. Vern Bradley said he was going to work that outside. He's got him in the right spot now. What's going to happen? Green, white, checkered. You know it's going to be beating and banging. These guys are going to go 3, 4 wide. Everybody wants to win. But somebody's sneaking up there. I'm going to go back real quick to that previous accident. I want to see if this 12 car was able to sneak through that. Yeah, he was. The guy right there still has a fast repair in his back pocket. Let's pull Cody Williams up here in the booth. Cody Williams, Bradley Cooper, Nation 01 up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Dude, you still got those fast repairs. You've been sneaking through wrecks all race long. Now you're up there. You got a teammate just got tagged. You got another teammate that got tagged, and he's out of fast repairs. What's your game plan here?
Just try to find the right line here, man. Some people that I feel comfortable around to see if we can lean on each other a little bit. I don't know. It's, you know, these things are a crapshoot. You know, Brad. It's hard to tell what's going to happen. Just hope and pray for the best. That's all I can do.
Well, I tell you, you got the pole sitter there to your inside, 70 car Burt Wilson. That'd be somebody I'd feel comfortable racing around. So good luck, man, and take her home.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
All right, there's Cody Williams. Going to be starting in the 6th position. Vern Bradley's going to lead him off here. Nation, we've seen probably 4 of the 6 cautions here in the last 10 laps. And 1 lap to green, white, checkered. You think we're going to see a second one? Would not surprise me if we see a second green, white, checker here. Some of these guys that have burned both those quick repairs are going to be taking it easy. No new car for them. It's going to change their mindset. They might lag back a little bit, let some of these guys get tangled up, benefit from the position. Pace car's pulling off. Here we go. Getting ready to go green. Talladega. 6th time. 7th time, actually. Vote for the 114. Hashtag 12 car. We got a lot of votes for the 114. Green flag is out. 114 is going to lead them off. 2 laps to go. Dylan Bryant on the outside. Matt Egan pushing him. Vern Bradley on the inside with Cody McFadden behind him. Burt Wilson, the pole sitter, down on the bottom. There's Cody Williams on the outside. 3 wide now. And there's a wreck.
Caution.
That's going to send McFadden.
But I'll leave this one on you. If you want to stay out, we'll stay out.
And I told you we were going to see that second green-white checker, and I don't think the 12 car made it out of that one. Maybe he did. He snuck through it. Take a look back, see what happened. Riding with Garrett Helmlinger here. He's stuck in the middle. 99 car. It looked like maybe I don't know what happened there. We're going to have to go back at a different camera angle on that one. 69 car maybe came down. Right in front of the 99. That sent him across the nose of the 64. 17. 2 car barely sneaking through. Let's go on board with him. We're just getting up to speed here on the backstretch. Going with the 03 of Dylan Bryant. Wow, look at the 2-car Turkle though. Able to sneak through that. So unfortunately, 3-car Hal Amy out for the night. Looks like he's parked on pit road. Right front damaged pretty heavily. A lot of cars got a lot of damage. Who's going to make it through to the end? We had a vote there for the 03 of Dylan Bryant. He snuck up to the, looks like the first position, unless the 02 is starting on the outside. Dylan Bryant's going to be your leader for the starting this thing off. As we get doubled up. Second green-white checker to the night. I believe this is the last one if it ends under yellow. Kudos to this guy for sneaking through all the wrecks tonight. Positions up for grabs. Got a few cars out of the race, but it's not over yet. 31 car on pit road. He's got some pretty heavy front end damage. Machine is shut down. But Dylan Bryant about to lead him off here. Lights still on the pace car. These guys are already doubled up. They're antsing to go. In the staging room, Jeff Martin, you're done for the night?
Yeah, that pretty much did me in. I did what I thought I needed to do. Was I tried to see, Richard I know's won a bunch of these races, so I said, all right, I'm gonna push Vern to the front, push him to the front, and then I was in that next accident. So
yeah, a lot of cautions breeding cautions, man. That's what it does, and we got a lot of things going on. The lights are going out on the pace car, but We've seen a lot of different guys up here to the front because the guys that were up there in the first half of the race have they've run out of fast repairs.
Yeah. Talladega is fun and frustrating all at the same time. It's a bucket of emotions, man.
Yep, they should change the name to Las Vegas, in my opinion. You're rolling dice.
Exactly.
All right, well, we're going 2x2. I'm live on the Discord if you want to sit by and watch this last green-white checkered.
I didn't ever leave. I'm still in here, so we're good.
10-4. All right, Dylan Bryan's going to start him off. 0-2, Matt Egan. Got a little bit of right front damage. You got the 12 of Cody Williams behind that and the 114 of Vern Bradley. These guys are going to be the pushers. And then you got your pole sitter. 70 car, Burt Wilson. Larry Dickerson in 5th spot. Tommy Haynes, Michael McCauley, Garrett Helmlinger. Somehow Garrett Helmlinger is still holding on. The Fruity Pebbles, they've been working on that machine hard tonight. And then Trent Ripley in the 09. So 2 Fruity Pebble machines. I look to make a move on the outside. If you guys got the same sponsor, you know you're working together. Who's it going to be? Is it going to end under yellow? Is it going to be white flag caution? We're going to have a big wreck there on the white flag? Nobody knows. But we're running out of cars to crash. This field's getting bunched up, ready to go.
Now,
Off
Egan
at turn
was
4.
working with me all night, but I think Vern's going to pull it off. I did all I could to push him up there.
Well, I tell you, Matt Egan's got that right front damage, and that's a car that can push, but I don't think it's a car that can stay in the lead.
Right.
We're about to find out. 0-2
Vern's
on the
gonna have
outside.
to jump him.
Green flag
Green
is
flag,
out.
green flag, green
And
flag.
03 car getting a jump just a little bit. You got to be careful dictating that start. 2 laps to go. Let's ride on board with the 12 car. Here they go, getting up to speed. Wide angle. You can see all the cars that are damaged falling back already. 03, 02. Vern's getting a push. You know he's getting a big push by the 7 car. 70 car just pushing down the backstretch.
Vern needs to take it now. All right, they
Down to the
went.
bottom.
Oh, no. Oh,
Matt Egan all the way to the apron. That's
He's
going to
dead.
keep the door open, though, and there's a wreck.
Caution's out.
Caution is out. I believe that's going to
Pull
do
your
it.
stop, clear your head.
We have a 3 to go up on the board. Well, let's go back and figure out what happened. 70 car, Burt Wilson, a lot of damage. I thought we were clear of it. 0-2 and Matt Egan went down to the apron.
no. Yeah, and then he saved it. So I don't know what happened above him.
A lot of things happening there. Big rewind here. We're going to go all the way back to the backstretch. As the 0-2 car of Matt Egan gets it down in front of the 114. Might have got a little help down to the apron. And one hell of a save here. But the wreck ensued right after that. That's where it happened. 77 car on the outside.
Yeah, the 77 got turned.
He got help from the 81 and a little touch into the 70.
Yep,
Let's
so
ride on
got
board.
those 3.
Let's ride on board with the 3 car of Hal Amy. He's going to have the best view of all of this. He never lifts, though. He sees the 0-2 of Matt Egan down on the apron. Oh, boy.
You got to give props to Egan for saving that though. But he cut down, and Vern had the run, but he cut down in front of Vern, and there was no way that he was going to hold.
No, and with that damage that we talked about just prior to that green flag, that there's no way that that car was up to speed. I think that right front damage is hindering that car big time. 3-car Hal Amy is going to get the lucky dog. That'll put him back on the lead lap here. So that's good news for him. He is 4 laps down. Actually going to be 3 laps down now. But that machine doesn't look bad. I think he's out of time though. He could still pick up some spots being 3 laps down if some of these guys get wrecked. But I think that's going to put Hal Amy somewhere in the 14th spot.
Is this over, or do we have one more?
I think we have one more. If they're giving waiver rounds, I think we've got one more.
That 03's just been there all into.
Hey, let's give a shout out to Cody Williams. This guy's been sneaking through wrecks all night long.
Absolutely.
He's played his cards right. He's waited till the end, and now he's finding himself in P3. See the 17 car in 4th position. A lot of right front damage. I don't think that 17 car is going to be up to speed.
And Dylan Bryant too, because I pushed Dylan Bryant a whole lot, so I know he's been at the front all night.
So here we go. I know this is the last one. I don't think you can go more than 3 on the iRacing service for green, white checkers.
Nope, that's it. This is going to determine it all.
114 of Vern Bradley going to lead him off. 03, Dylan Bryant. You got the 17 car pulling it down pit road.
Is it sad that I'm glad I'm out of the race? Like, I've drank so much Bud Light that my stomach was hurting. I had to pee so bad. It was horrible.
Well, you know, getting through these races, sometimes you got to drink a little bit of something to keep your nerves down. And I have reached that point. You start pacing, and that means you're drinking.
You don't got to bullshit me, Coop. It ain't no little bit. We drank. We do the Southern thing. We drank.
I mean, yeah, but with all respect, we don't drink beyond our means. We do respect the league, and we're able to hold our own out there. We do put it down. We're not out there crashing everybody and.
Yeah, I'm not out there cussing anybody out. I mean, all the time. I mean, there's sometimes, but that goes without saying. But
there's a lot of races that have went that I don't remember the last lap, but I do know that I was coherent enough to drive the car and finish on the lead lap. So
now wait, I can't say that I've never finished a race or I don't remember the last lap. So you might have me on that one.
I think I raced. What was that track? Me and the 81 car got into each other. I think it was New Hampshire. I don't remember a lot of that race, if we're being honest.
Nation, do you remember watching the race where you don't remember finishing the last lap while you're watching it from the laundry room?
We finished the fucking race now. Can't say I was on the lead lap, but I finished it. All right. Well, I can tell you who is on the lead lap right now. Vern Bradley, Dylan Bryant, Cody Williams. Trent Ripley sneaking up there in the 4th spot. Matt Egan, who was down on the apron, still in 5th. Garrett Helmlinger. Johnson New says he wish he made it on time to be a part of this race. Well, I appreciate that you had a good time watching it. We're getting ready to go green one more time.
All right, pull me back up here after this is over. I'm going to go help Vern.
10-4. All right, here we go. 114 of Vern Bradley. About to get some help from the 14 of Jeff Martin. Green flag is out, and there they go. Dylan Bryant on the outside. 12 car, Cody Williams. Big jump here. These two right out to the start. Got about 8, 9 cars that can keep up with these guys. With 2 laps to go, Dylan Bryant on his own. He's trying to get that side draft. Really tucking it down deep. Matt Egan moving to the outside now. Looks like he's going to push. 2-car tandem. 3-car tandem on the outside. 03 dropping down to the bottom. Here they come into 3. Matt Egan left out to dry. 77, Garrett Helmlinger now on the outside. Hal Amy sneaking up in the picture. There's a partner for the 12 car. Here they go this time by. Looks like the 114 is going to lead it, but it's going to be close. White flag is out. 3 wide. 81 in the middle, pushing Garrett Helmlinger. Hal Amy on the outside. 114 to Vern Bradley. Dylan Bryant. 3 wide. 3 wide all the way down the backstretch. 81 down to the outside. There's the wreck. Squeezing to the outside. That's going to give the 114 the advantage. Is Dylan Bryant going to be able to hold it up? Vern Bradley to the lead. Stayed there from the start. Dylan Bryant's going to try move to the outside now. There's the move up to the outside. 09 down to the bottom to the apron. It's going to be a 3-way battle. Oh, boy, at the line, it's the 03. Dylan Bryant just edging out Vern Bradley. Trent Ripley got to the bottom there to take off 3rd place, but let's go back and watch that previous lap because these guys were racing close. There's the finish. Oh, my God. 09, Trent Ripley trying to move down on the apron. And we're going to go back one more time. What a finish by these guys. Three-car Hal Amy got pinned up on the outside wall. We're going to let the race and speak for itself here. This is the white flag right here. You can see him 3 wide going through 1 and 2. Then here they come through the tri-oval. Vern Bradley dipped down. He went up initially. But Dylan Bryant able to edge him out. I tell you what. I guarantee this guy burned it down. Let's go. Fast forward. I know this guy didn't just pull it down in the pits. He's going to burn it down. There's Joe Turkle giving him a congratulations. A little push down the front stretch. Great race by the 03 of Dylan Bryant. We're going to go post-race here. Get your top three up here in the broadcast booth. This is WFO. Twisted Tuesday Arca Series presented by Checker One Manufacturing. We'll be right back after this. Racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits of Texas. At the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
From the drop of the green flag. The green flag pit stops. It's in their DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. Or bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jameson's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 car's going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70. 63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron, 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jameson, neck and neck. We got a push on the inside, push on the 10 car. Rick Fagone looks like he might pull it off, neck and neck at the line, and the 10. Oh, and the Garrett Helmlinger, I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Helmlinger. Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers, 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now.
On it, but man, Fagone has just a perfect 1 and 2 right there, Nation. Fagone's going to bring it off the bottom, out of turn 4. Can he hold them off to the start-finish line? And I believe he's going to, Nation.
Good win.
We're
the
caught
last
up in victory lane. Dylan Bryant, you got a copy, buddy?
Cooper. What's going on?
Dude, you put it down. You just had that right recipe at the last lap. Get around Vern Bradley on the outside. What's going on with you?
Man, look, I've been trying my best to get a win in the Arca series, man. With Richard always up front and stuff. I know that this was more of a level playing field and a little bit of luck, some talent and stuff, and just cautions kind of fell at the right times, and I missed a lot of the wrecks. It feels great, man. I'm finally a WFO winner, and I'm excited to say that.
Well, I tell you what, dodging those accidents and being there at the right time, it was a recipe all its own. The secret recipe that a lot of these guys couldn't figure out tonight. When you were sitting back there about mid-pack, the 14 of Jeff Martin was saying, I'm trusting in that 03. So what do you got to say about that?
Yeah, I try to stay up front in these restrictor plate races. I know y'all seen me take it 3 wide, work the outside. I got the lead. And then I think after the first pit cycle, we was involved in an accident when I was on the outside again because I got shuffled back a little bit, and I used up my fast repair. So I was kind of mid-pack towards the back, just trying to avoid the mayhem that I figured that was going to come. And I finally got back up to, I think it was like 8th place, and the accident happened, and I cleared it, and that's the luck side of these restrictor plates. Getting up front, and it was a gamble again. So I'm just fortunate that I was one of the ones that actually got to the finish.
Well, you had Matt Egan there on the backstretch with 2 to go, and he pushed you up there. You got clear of Vern Bradley and dropped to that inside. What was going through your mind as soon as you hit that bottom?
Well, I felt good until everybody just moved back up. I really didn't have any teammates. Vern's a very likable guy. I try to help him out and stuff as much as I can too. And coming to the white, I think everyone was going above me. And another person's bad luck. In turn 1, it was a little wreck, which kind of killed the outside momentum. And once Vern moved back down in front of me, I just lifted some to get a few car length gap. And I knew coming off of 4, I was going to have a run on him, and I figured that he was going to block me some. But I think it was the 09. I forget his name.
Yeah, Trent Ripley. Trent Ripley on the bottom.
Yeah, Ripley.
Yeah, Trent. I know that he went down low, and I was hoping that he was wanting to win it also, and he tried to go below Vern. So I'm like, okay, I might be good. So, but it was a hell of a race to the line, and even though it was caution field, I think the last few laps made the race. So.
Well, we had a lot of green flag laps, and we even had green flag pit stops. There was a variety of different things going on in this race. We very much enjoyed it. Do you have anybody you'd like to thank for that great victory tonight?
My teammates, Larry Dickerson, Joe Tokel, and Joshua. They was helping me when they can. So they kind of got caught up in the accidents and stuff. And I want to give a shout out to them, 25 Performance Racing, which is Larry's race team. Also want to give a shout out to you, Coop, for your broadcasting on Monday nights. I see that Nation's in here. Hey, Nation, I hope he's working hard at his job, which I doubt it.
Nation's in the laundry room. He's probably passed out.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. Yeah, drunk now. To Vern, he races me clean every race and stuff. He's a great guy. Michael, everybody that puts on this show with WFO. It's something that I definitely look forward to on Tuesday nights, and that's why I work on the truck series also.
There was a moment right there at the end where McCauley went to the outside, and we were like, "Oh shit, McCauley's on the outside. He's gonna get it." And then some bad shit happened, but McCauley did a good job.
Yeah, if it weren't for that accident, um, I, I think it would have turned out a little bit differently. I just, slow car on the inside with no help. Even if you wanted to help me, it just slows you down so much. By the time you get back up to speed and stuff, it's already, halfway through the dog leg. So I expected them all to go high, and I guess it was Michael that was involved in that. So, but hey, his bad luck. It helped me win. So,
Good win. Good win.
yes, sir.
Yeah, congratulations on that win tonight, and we looking forward to next week. And we're at chase time, boys.
Oh yeah.
So there you go.
I don't know if I think I'm second in points, maybe first. I don't know where Richard finished tonight. I think he's like seventh. So, I know that it was a tight battle for, I guess you could say, the regular season championship. But yeah, I look forward to the playoffs. I just gotta figure out a way to get a little bit faster on the mile and a half tracks. So,
Well, figure it out. Go do some practice, and we'll see you next week, man.
all right,
We'll
sounds
see
good,
you
guys.
tomorrow night as well.
Have a good night. Yes, sir. I'll be
You too.
there. Have a good night, everybody.
You too. There's Victory Lane. Dylan Bryant pulling it off. Tell you what, Jeff, man, it comes down to a little bit of luck, Things
does, but
happen all around you.
Restrictor plate racing is, hey, if you're in the right spot at the right time, you'll get it.
Let's pull up our second place finisher, catching up on pit road with Vern Bradley. Man, it was right there. It was right there. I saw it.
It got away from me, Coop.
Right there at the line. We were coming down. You had Trent Ripley going all the way to the apron. You had Dylan Bryan on the outside, and that backstretch, it just, you had some pushers and you had some followers, and I thought you were going to pull it off, man.
Man, I knew it was going to be close. And when they all started wrecking, when I got the lead the last time, I seen that the 0-3 made it through. And then as soon as I seen the 0-9 made it behind him, I knew I was in trouble.
Well, we saw the wrecks that you had to dodge and the things that you had to do, and you sat there the last three cautions up there on the pole. What was going through your mind? Did you know that you had somebody, or was it every man for himself?
It was basically, I didn't really have anybody after Jeff wrecked out. Jeff was helping me there towards the end, but after he was gone, I didn't really have anybody. So
Hey, I had that one good push that shot you to the lead, and then I got caught up in all that bullshit behind you.
yeah, but once you were gone, I mean, I didn't have nobody, so I just kind of worked where I could, and whoever I thought I could work well with. I knew I'd work well with the 0-3. So up until that last lap, I worked with him a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. You got 5-6 different personalities around you, and the laps counting down. We had 3 green, white checkers here. We maxed them out tonight, but great race overall. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, it was a good race. We had probably a couple more cautions than what I would have liked to seen, but other than that, I mean, the racing was phenomenal. The car was really sketchy when you started leaning on someone and bumping them, and I think that obviously drove the cautions up, but it also made for more fun racing it.
We had a lot of different lead changes. We're gonna have chase time coming up. You're sitting here up in the points. What's the game plan for the chase?
Go start winning.
Go start winning. Well, that's a good plan. I do like that.
I've been second enough this season, Coop. I think it's time for the 114 to start going back to the front.
I agree 100%, man. And
Well, and
you know
that's what
Go ahead, Jeff.
I said too. When I was behind Richard, I went down to Vern's channel. I said, "Are you in the points?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "All right." I said, "Richard's won several races." I said, "All right, Vern, I'm gonna push you." And I figured it out where he got over, Vern got in front of me, and I just shoved the hell out of him. And that's when I got caught up in the other shit. But I tried.
Well, I can tell you this: we got what 5 races left.
5 races to go. This was the end of the regular season. And I haven't updated the points, but I do want to say congratulations to Richard Holland. for winning the regular season championship.
And it was tight. I mean, we had some guys that were back and forth and finishing in the top 3 every week. So you had to win. You had to win to get in. And there was a multitude of people that made this possible. I want you to go through the list of names because I can name them, but I might be slightly intoxicated. So go ahead and name all the people that made this season possible.
The season possible, Nation 01 for lighting a fire under my ass all the time.
I think right now he's drunk in a laundry room somewhere. I'm not sure, but he talked.
R.D. Peterson, Checker 1, Manufacturing, Hal Lamy, the Amy Contract and Truck Series, and definitely you, Coop, for coming in the booth on Tuesday nights. Nation, though, really lit the fire under my ass, to be honest with you guys. I had a lot going on with my mom, and I think most of you know that. And I was going to dedicate the win tonight to her if I got it, but we're going to get her one. It's no problem. But it's there's so many people behind it. Coop, Michael McCauley, everything he does, setting races up. He recruited the whole off season, even the extended off season. I can't thank McCauley enough. I really can't.
I
But
noticed I seen a whole bunch of new names when I came in here tonight.
yeah, McCauley done a great job with that. I want to thank everybody, all the members at WFO. Nobody has to show up here on Tuesday and Wednesday night and race, but they choose to, and I think that that's what it's all about, Coop.
That's because it's a good league, and everybody like the guy that I brought in, Jonathan Williams. Their company sponsors actual Arca cars, and he raced that one night, and he said, "Man, I enjoy racing with these guys. He's racing tomorrow night." So
Yeah, we got him in the top right-hand corner of the broadcast on Wednesday night too, where the for rent section has been rented.
right.
There you go. Well, we're going to see that logo up there on the Village Idiots broadcast. The for rent is no longer for rent. But Vern, we appreciate your time, dude, and great
Real
job
quick
tonight.
though, tomorrow night's race, and you're going to be in it, Coop. So you'll want to know this. But anyone that tunes into the broadcast, there will be money on the line tomorrow night.
10-4.
So that
All right.
Yeah.
it's going to pay out to the top 3. It's going to pay more out to the winner, obviously. But we'll stagger it down and pay out the top 3 tomorrow. So truck race will have money on the line.
Fuck.
There
that
we go.
means I'm gonna get wrecked out. That happens every time.
Well, I'll
But
be sure
thank
to.
you guys.
Hey, I appreciate it, and I appreciate whoever put that pay in. And hey, Vern,
DNUF.com.
DNUF. All right, what does that stand for?
Digital Network of Unlimited Freedom.
There you go. So go
Right,
check
Jeff?
that out.
Yes, sir.
DNUF. Go check it out. And we appreciate Vern Bradley and everything that WFO puts out here.
Is that
We're gonna-
Jonathan that did that?
Give Trent a good interview. He's suffering with the COVID right now. So
10-4. Yeah.
Hey, Vern, is that Jonathan that did that?
did what?
The payout.
Yeah, your boy did it.
Do you know? And I'll let y'all know. Jonathan was a right-hand man that used to work for Trump while he was president. So
That's awesome.
just so everybody knows, Jonathan is an awesome motherfucker. He really is.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Awesome to hear. But he's a really good guy.
He's got a presidential badge in his pocket. He showed
Hey.
it to me.
Also, on a side note, Vern, you got that 114, a bunch of votes here tonight. So, driver of the day to you as well. Diane just reminded me of that in chat. So,
Oh, I'm gonna have to thank all the fans then. Hopefully, I put on a good
Yeah.
show for them. I drove the wheels off the 114 tonight. I messed up the first pit stop and I couldn't get down to the bottom coop, and I just blew it going on the pit road, man. Runner off in the grass, minute and 10 seconds worth of penalties. So I tried to lose the race, but made back up for it and just fell a little bit short. I needed about 3/4 of a car length there to get it done.
it's 10-4, man. It's just, we're going into chase time. Start winning, dude. That's all you got to do. That's it.
Absolutely. And thank everyone for voting for me on Driver of the Day. I appreciate it.
10-4, Vern. We're going to pull up Trent Ripley. I got Jeff Martin running down pit road trying to track him down. He's trying to load the car up on the hauler.
No, I found him.
All right. There he is, Trent Ripley. You got a copy, buddy?
I do.
Hey, Trent, we heard you, you're a little down today?
I got the old COVID, yeah.
Yeah? Well, hey, let's not take that away from you. You got a great third place spot and you had a damaged car. How did you pull that off?
Well, actually, I think it was the first green light checkers, I got involved in something. Got a meatball, so I had to go in, take the required damage, and then I was just kind of riding. And then the second one happened. I was like, all right, I made it through, and I was just hoping for a top 10, honestly. And then the second one happened, and I was just in the right place at the right time. That's just kind of what happened.
We saw a lot of lead changes, and you were up there. We had Dylan Bryant sneaking up through the field. But as the race progressed, it seemed like the caution started to build. Do you think that kind of affected who you had to work with and what your game plan was?
Well, honestly, I wasn't racing for points, so I was kind of just trying to ride. And, obviously the objective was a win, but this is my first top 3 in a league, and I haven't raced on iRacing in over a year, so.
Well, I tell you what, that rust builds up quick, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Those first 20 laps are a little nerve-wracking, and then you kind of go, all right, I'm good.
So what made you think I got COVID? All right, it's time to race again.
Garrett, he's been
And
busting my balls.
and you're probably bored out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, you're sitting in the room, can't really see people. It's like, might as well Garrett, but really it's Garrett. Garrett's been busting my balls for weeks, trying to get me on iRacing.
So you doing all right? You just like really? When I had COVID, it was like I was really tired and.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired and sore.
Yeah, that's what it was with me too.
But we were watching down the backstretch. You were pushing Garrett, and you guys were 3 wide in the middle.
Yeah.
That little touch, man. That Arca car just doesn't like it.
No, it's not at all. Is that when Garrett got turned around?
Yeah, we were watching it just now on the replay here, and it just seemed like the nose got up under him, lifted that car up to the outside, and sent him right up there.
Yeah. I feel bad for that, but his car was pretty damaged too. If it's the time I'm thinking about, or if it was earlier on in the race when I spun him, it was because the 69 checked up and he cut down right in front of me, so I checked up. But I don't know. I just like to thank you guys, for getting us out here, putting on the broadcast. I'd like to thank Garrett, Adam. He was spotting for me and Garrett towards the end. So thank you guys. You guys just, run a good league, and it's just been a while. I've been just graduated college, been working a lot. It's just been busy, so I haven't had time.
Yeah, but we've watched even since not this year. I know you've taken a long time off, but we've watched you progress since the first time you came in when we was all racing with you to where you're getting a little better, to where now it's got you a top 3.
Yeah. It's the first top 3 in the league. I'll be here tomorrow. I got COVID, so I'll be not doing anything.
I gotta ask, man. You went down there on that apron too, and one more just to know, did that thing scrub off a bunch of speed when you went down below that yellow line?
It did. I wasn't trying to go down there. It was just I saw Vern. I didn't want to get into him, and it was the last lap, so in my mind it was like I just let it run. It's like I can run him over. I can go down low, so I went down low.
Well, 10-4 on that, man. Fruity Pebbles on the hood. You got anybody else you'd like to thank for tonight's finish?
Nah, just again, you guys and Garrett and Adam. And Vern, for putting this on. Vern takes a lot of his free time out to do this, so.
We appreciate your time, Trent, and hopefully we talk to you tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll be here. So hopefully, have a good night.
All right, we'll get well soon, man.
I'll try. Thank you.
Hey, I'll let him have a first and I'll let him have a third if me and you get first and second. I mean, that's fine.
Dude, I'm just out there for the ride. Honestly, I don't predict anything. If I'm up in the front, it's going to be short-lived. I know that that outside line has been working really well. So
it's crazy how that outside line is just like you can hold that bottom for a long time, but over the laps and laps and laps, that outside line just starts getting you. There's nothing you can do about it.
nope. And it's just lap after lap. You got all that momentum, and more cars start joining it because it's moving. And there you are. You find yourself 7th position. You were running first just a couple laps ago.
So then you got to figure out when you're running first, like, okay, where do I got to figure out to get to the outside line to get back to first?
Yep. You got to find the right guy. But hey, we're going to find out tomorrow night. WFO Wicked Wednesday, Amy Contracting Truck Series, going to bring you flag-to-flag coverage, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Jeff Martin up here in the booth with me here to finish this up, and Nation 01, I think he's drunk in the laundry room. We appreciate your time. I hope everybody had an enjoyable event. This is Bradley Cooper signing off. You guys, see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Racing, it's in our blood. From the No Limits at Texas, to the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
From the drop of the green flag. To green flag pit stops. It's in their DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. We're made for it. Bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jamison's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 car's going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70. 63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron, 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jamison, neck and neck. We got a push on the inside, push on the 10 car. Rick Fagone looks like he might pull it off, neck and neck at the line, and the 10. Oh, the Garrett Helmlinger, I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Helmlinger. Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers. 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now.
Pagone has just a perfect 1 and 2 right there, Nation. Pagone's going to bring it off the bottom. Out of turn 4, can he hold him off to the start-finish line? And I believe he's going to, Nation.